करे आनंद को पा, ध्यान लगा समाधि में जा, सुख दुख परे आनंद को पा, ऐसे जीवन की कामना करूं। योगमयं विश्वं कर्म भक्ति ज्ञान योग से पावत, तन मन में ऊर्जा चेतना जागत, हठल राजयोग देत सुदृढ़ शरीरा, दूर करे ईर्षा द्वेष विस्मय की पीड़ा, निरोग अंत मन तन को करो, योगमयं विश्वं कुरु, विश्वं कुरु। चिंता से मुक्ति, कार्य में कुशलता, उत्साह संग संग चलने की योग्यता, आत्मविश्वास आत्मनियंत्रण योग से होगा। वसुधैव कुटुम्बकं, वसुधैव कुटुम्बकं, वसुधैव कुटुम्बकं। ऐसी धरा की कल्पना करो, योगमयं विश्वं कुरु, 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 विश्वं कुरु।
नमस्ते आप सभी को। Today we have among us Dr. Palakkal Nagaraj. He is a cosmic scientist. We are glad that he is present in this August forum. Dr. Palakkal, a cosmic research and development scientist, he is actively involved in transformations of various parts of the world from national perspective to an individual perspective and vice versa. He has been in the research and development of cosmic energy for the past 15 years. He entered through the ancient Siddha tradition and has crossed the barrier of spirituality, playing over the material plane of the life and transformation. His case study and implementation of cosmic energy from a higher vibrational frequency, from the subtle level and centrifugal force of the universe, and bringing it to the lower material plane of the nations and individuals, has created great results in the various continents and across the regions for a particular cause. He has been in planning and implementation from the cosmic subtle level, similar of the level of the role of a central computer system imparting peace, harmony, love, and prosperity in the society, states, and nations across the world. While doing all type of planning and implementation on a national or state level, Dr. Palaklal ensure along with the top level leaders benefit from his research and development skills. He ensure that the lower vibrational level individuals, society, states and countrymen to embrace the benefits of peace, harmony, love and happiness as he is aiming for a happy world. So, sir, we welcome you in this August forum. Please share your few thoughts with us, which will be great for us. Thank you. I'm handing over to you. Thank you, sir, for coming for this.
Are you audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Wonderful, great morning, all the young, vibrant boys and girls. The thought of living young, not to get carried away, the normal vibes of our society is very important and key part of living happy. So let us each and everyone, instead of brothers and sisters, let's say boys and girls. Today, we are going to experiment and we are going to explore few techniques to implement in our day-to-day life. Before that, let's just practice a silence for few minutes. May I ask all the audience to keep your eyes closed, sit in the meditation mudra, your thumb and index finger in connection just for next couple of minutes. Inhale deeply, deep inhale, and deep exhale. Continue. Deep inhale and deep exhale. We will just listen to the music for a few minutes to embrace the morning calmness of the universe. Let's come back, relax ourselves. Now, when we start our basic things, how we are going to experiment, explore a beautiful life. Now, we all know the vibrations around the world is on a dilemma just because of the COVID situation we everyone facing today. The COVID situation actually is a check on exactly how the vibrations of the human beings materializing on the planet Earth. And it is based that all our living system is based on the beautiful love energy. And this is the real thermometer to check how exactly our love indicated. The basic, the core principles of a happy living, you don't need to look for love, you don't need to look for happiness externally. It is all within you. So the basic and the simple method of having a beautiful, happy life is all about self-love, and which we forget generally. And specifically, if you look into the Indian tradition, once we wake up in the morning, our day starts always outwards, rushing into the washroom, the reshrooms, and doing our things, material, what to do in the kitchen, or what is to be planned today, and etc., etc., etc. How to love self? Start the day with a beautiful thoughts as soon as you get up from the bed. Remember, when we are sleeping, there will be lots of energy variation in the body. The gravitational forces of the earth, which is, we call it as Shakti, which is connected with our Mooladhara, it start rising a bit. And at the same time, if our mind is calm and clear, the divine cosmic energy, which we call it as the Shiva, it starts moving downwards. It's a continuous process. And which the bonding between these two take place in our heart. And when this bonding is not actually happening in the heart, that is the time when people can experience heart problems and difficulties. So, how to embrace the purity of Shiva, the cosmic energy, is just relaxing ourselves, relaxing our mind, which is in our forehead, which we focus on the forehead. If the mind is relaxed, that means we will allow Shiva to come from our crown, from our head to the rest of the body. And if it touches the heart starts getting illuminated. Then the gravitational forces. Gravitational forces, which we call it as Shakti, again, it is a balancing part actually take place in our brain. But it is just, there is a small thread, like how when a ship comes to the shore, how the ship get into the anchoring part. There's a portion from the brain which is connected to the spine, to the Mooladhara, a hanging wire like this. And it's all about how we balance this wiring. This is the gravitational forces which we need to do our balancing part. And this is what we people generally forget, how to balance our gravitational forces and our cosmic energy. We are facing today a little bit of crisis in the religious practice because the olden tradition where we get a peace when we go to a temple or a church or a mosque, it is there. But there is a problem we are facing, the involvement of the mind activities. The mind gets subjected to different digital exposure, the media. Even today we are on a digital media, we are forced to depend on a digital media to embrace a peace. But honestly speaking, 80% of our energy gets drained over exposure to different digital media, because everyone is in the process of saying we are right. We are right. Our product is the best. And this is the real crisis we are facing. So the best way to enhance ourselves for a healthy living, the basic is loving ourselves, focusing on ourselves. How to love ourselves, as I told you, once we get up from the bed, don't just jump out. Once we jump out, that means we are disturbing our gravitational forces. All of a sudden, the spontaneous flow. So what we have to do, get up from the bed, sit for a few minutes, relax ourselves. Any asana doesn't matter. Relax for a while, let the gravitational forces get settled. Maybe you can focus for a minute on the earth, on like grounding things to the earth. Then you can focus a minute on your third eye. Try to balance your thought process. Just try to connect yourself within you. So let's start. The easiest method to focus on self-love is a beautiful mirror. Generally, we go to a mirror to comb our hair or to put our lipstick or to powder ourselves. So the best way is to stand in front of a mirror, stare at the mirror, look at the beautiful eyes in the mirror, stare it for few minutes, then start asking questions. Who are you? Once you stare it in the mirror, in fact, what you are seeing in the mirror is the actual you. But many people will have a different version about it. But what you see in the mirror is a pure consciousness, without any scratches, without any painting, the pure you. How much clarity you are seeing yourself, that is the you. So the best way of self-love, look at the mirror, stare at the mirror for few minutes, then start visualizing how beautiful my eyes is. My eyes is so precious, so pure, so divine. Then, before we move to the head, start downwards. Look at your heart. How beautiful the heart. Then start looking at your right feet, right palm. See how beautiful my fingers are reflecting in the mirror. Because when you look at the mirror, you are the best. Then similarly, look at your left palm, left shoulder. Then what we can do is next, keep your palm on your hip. Look at how beautiful your navel. If there is nobody around, if it's after a shower, you can remove, you can get yourself undressed. Look at how beautiful is the navel. Because you are using your eyes, you are staring at your navel, then you are moving your energy. To be a little bit more connected, you can even visualize whether it is male or female, how beautiful is my breast. Because these are the emotional part of our body which connect ourselves to the divine very easily. When we look at men, as when we go to the gym, they are proud about their chest. They don't talk about the breast. But when it comes to women, it's a very important part, especially the diseases like breast cancer or spreading. If you start looking at your own breast in the mirror, you can visualize how beautiful my breast is and start loving it, appreciate it. Then you can move downwards to your thighs, then to your knee, then up to your feet. This means you are doing a mind visualization, focusing your eyes. When you are staring at your eyes, you are focusing your own pineal glands and you are starting moving the energy, moving the thoughts. And what is the thoughts? We are the best. These thoughts of we are the best. There is nobody is handsome, There's nobody beautiful other than you. If you do this in the morning, I can assure you 20% of your energy for the day is in your seat. It's your balance with you. I can, if you practice this over 21 days, I can assure you 50% of your sickness, 50% of your things can get clear. Then once we complete up to the feet, let's move to the forehead. Visualize what you are seeing over there. Even if you don't see it, then move the thoughts to the top of the head. Then further from the hair, take it off. That means we have done a sweeping, we have done a cleaning, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, like Swachh Body Abhiyan. So we are cleaning our internal body, internal mind, and connecting our love with our heart. So this is, once we do this process, we become, after a period of time, we become very happy, and everyone can start today's Sunday being at home. So when we talk about the love, this is what we are seriously lacking today. Because everyone talks about love, but implementing love in the reality is a very difficult. Because as I told you, 70% of our brain, which is supposed to be a balanced Shiva and balanced Shakti, unfortunately, the external, the digital, and different exposure. Because we have to understand, just one, if you take one case study of a science, earlier days, the cholesterol level used to be 260. After the period of time, it has brought to 240, and now it is 200. So when we start understanding or getting the advertisement of somebody, seeing something or the clinical report, then the doctor or a natural way of somebody saying the cholesterol should be 200, then we are creating a thoughts of 200 in our brain. And then we are trying to pull and push using the figure of 200. If I cross 200, it is catastrophic. But this is actually cannot be true, because every human being has their own individual capacity of their brain. They have their life force unique and different. And this is the biggest machine. But unfortunately, we are becoming a victim of a difficult situations. So all we have to do is, whenever we get exposed to a media, always come back, look at the mirror, ask yourself, do you want to have a life based on external figures and facts? I'm not telling you should not go to a doctor and consult yourself. But at the end, you need to believe yourself that you are a part of the divine universe, divine creations. The creation is within ourselves. A replica of the universe is within this small little property, the small little brain. And the power of this is something like 700 trillion volt. And who is distracting this world? We ourselves reducing our own capacities. So what I advise you, go back to within yourself. Start believing yourself. Let's not to elaborate this portion. Let's come to the second portion. Olden days, we all had seen, like Buddha, he was meditating under a tree. Every saints, every yogis, every guru used to meditate under a tree. Why they are meditating under a tree? Number one, whenever they meditate, whenever they practice any kind of yoga, any kind of additional energies. Sometimes the gravitational forces can rise. हम लोग we used to say the Shakti rises, माँ चलती है, माँ चलता है. What exactly the gravity when we sit a place where the gravitational forces is high, the gravitational forces start rising and we feel hot, or sometimes we feel the blood is coming out. But most of the time it is happening for a real purpose. Maybe the Shakti will start rising, and if it touches the brain, maybe it can filter, it can purify all unwanted stuff in our brain and bring Shiva down. So why the purpose of meditating, practicing yoga under a tree is to balance ourselves. We get maximum protection. So right now we are not able to go outside. Let's sit at our own home, wherever you are. Let's do a tree visualization. May I ask everyone to close your eyes? Next 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Beautiful. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Focus on the third eye, the place between your eyebrow. Just bow yourself to your divine place between your eyebrow. If you wish, you can light a lamp, you can light a candle on your third eye. Just bow yourself. Sahtanga, Dandavat, Namaskar, as if you are going in one straight line to the divine line. Now visualize that you are transforming, you are going to become like a real tree. A tree with the roots, with a beautiful stem and branches, with flowers, fruits, etc. Visualize both of your legs from the hip is becoming the root of a tree, and your feet and your leg is completely under the soil, pointed to the earth. Both legs from the belly completely into the deep into the soil, and a third root from the base of the spine. This is an imaginary root, also going deep into the center of the earth. So beautiful 3 roots going completely into the center of the earth. Now, from the belly up to the neck is a beautiful stem of a tree, completely strengthened, a beautiful stem of a tree, and from the neck and above is a beautiful branches, beautiful leaves, flowers, all pointing to the sky, all pointing to the sky. Now you have completely become a beautiful tree. Tree means no thoughts, no feelings, completely stable and divine. Now visualize all the negative, disease, distress energy from the neck and below of your body, all the unwanted, disturbing, disease energy from the neck and rest of the body down, all is going to the center of the earth through the beautiful three roots, completely from the neck, move it down to the chest, move to the navel, belly, your sexual organ, thighs, knees, all the knee pain, everything. Huh? Don't keep anything pending. Move it further down, completely out of the feet, the root, to the center, completely all cleaning, full clean. Now, all the unwanted thoughts, all unbalance in the brain, everything from the neck and above. If there is any high Vishnuti problems, if there is any toothache, if there is any ear problems, thought problems, suffocation, stress, everything going toward the sky. The hairs are beautiful branches, move all round toward the sky. Let's do a final check. If there is anything left, neck and below, completely to the center of the earth, neck and above to the sky. Now let's take some benefit, being a tree, being a plant. All the divine positive energy from the center of the earth, what is necessary for the body, our roots are absorbing, which is enough for the body, start rising through the roots, strengthening you, because you are the best. Because you are the best. Now, from the sky, all the divine cosmic energy, all the beautiful love energies from the sky, entering through your beautiful hair, entering through your crown, moving down. It is your life force, it's your oxygen. Accept it. Let's pump into the rest of the body, deep inhale and deep exhale. And deep exhale. Nourish every cell of your body. It's your deposit. It's your savings. Make sure it stretches up to the palm. Now, from the tree visualization, from the tree, we are going to come back to our normal human being posture. Visualize the branches of the tree, which is neck and above, is shaping back to a beautiful human head, completely cleansed. The stomach, the neck and below up to the belly is transforming back to a beautiful divine body. Both roots and the visual third roots becoming back to our beautiful land. Relax yourself, come back slowly, rub your hands, put on your face, and open your eyes. This pre-visualization, you can practice up to 10 minutes in a morning session, and if you want, you can also during the sunset process. Remember, we are balancing our life force, the cosmic, to sustain on the earth the gravitational forces, the Shakti, and keeping the place where it to be loved, the Krishna, the love, the present. When you live in the present, you can never take your thought to your head. If you take your thoughts to your head, mostly we are lost. When we say everyone live in the present, what is the present? Present is your heart, not the physical heart, the spiritual heart. And this is the place where the brain and the gravitational forces get balanced. And the most beautiful thing, it expands. When the spiritual heart expands, automatically our subconscious mind, all our data, which we call it as karma, which has been stored in our subconscious mind, when the heart, the spiritual heart, we push with our mind visualization, there is a pull, there is a door to the subconscious, where the karma is. The door opens. And the way we store the karma, same way, the karma will start unwinding exactly opposite way. Sometimes we will feel the real effect. And most of our human being, 99% of our human being, when the brain start unwinding with the same effect of karma, we think it's a real incident taking place in our life, and we get carried forward and we start blaming ourselves. This has to be avoided completely. So, off and on, whenever we feel we are lost somewhere, immediately come back, take a deep breath in, breathe out. If the thoughts are excessive, unmanageable, transform yourself as a tree, take out to the sky. This way, when you do, your mind starts expanding your spiritual heart. And the spiritual heart, focus on your gravitational forces, focus on your cosmic, start unwinding your karma. The more you focus on your present, your heart, that much faster your karma unwind. If you believe there is no karma, because remember, our brain is like a mobile phone. If you think there's a karma, immediately a folder opens in the brain called karma. And when you believe, then you are emphasizing, yes, karma, I am a victim of karma. But if you believe in yourself, if you believe the science, the cosmic, I am not against any of the rituals, any of the religious practices, even I have practiced. But all the religious practices are to open our consciousness to the divine, to the Creator. And every god and goddess, all the supreme leaders, when they are in the pure consciousness, they are the God. And don't forget, if your consciousness is expanded, if you are tuned yourself to the divine, God is within you. Don't separate yourself from the God. All you have to do is, instead of, because this is a different world, as I told you. Sometimes, even if you go to a temple, even if you go to a church or most, sometimes we cannot find the God. Why? Because this is corrupted. Our brain, our mind is corrupted little. We are all everywhere. God is everywhere. Every tiny particles, the divine God is there. We need to zoom our brain like an antenna with the divine. Capture, take it, store it in the spiritual heart. Deposit it. Don't give it, don't drain yourself completely. When you drain yourself completely, when there is a critical situation, we are short of it. Then we need ambulance, we need doctors. So keep the deposit of the divine energy in the beautiful divine heart. Let's go to the last part of our session today. Again, as we told, we have three basic principles of living on a spiritual basis living. One is, we call it as Shakti, which is balanced on the Mooladhara. Second is Shiva, the cosmic. The third is the creative energy, the loving energies which is in the heart. Let's help you to invoke a very simple process of 10 minutes to bring abundance of this. While doing this, I am invoking this within you. I am giving you a guidance as a beautiful gift of today's session. So let's everybody close the eyes. Close the eyes. Sit in your meditative posture. You can be on a chair, on a ground, anywhere. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Now focus on our third eye. This is the place of the pineal glands, the place of guru, knowledge, wisdom. Visualize the third eye area is like a dome, a beautiful divine dome. We are going to light a blue lamp in our third eye. We have a beautiful lamp or a candle. The wick we are using is bluish color. Right now the dome is full of darkness. Take a lighter, take a matchbox, and we are lighting the blue lamp with the blue wick. Visualize the blue light is spreading in the entire dome. The entire third eye area is full of divine bluish light. Like a smoke, it is spreading in the third eye. And from the third eye, visualize the divine bluish light getting into the spine, spreading into your throat. It's rotating, it's spreading into the throat. And from the throat again to the spine, getting into a beautiful hall, a big massive hall. That's a divine heart is falling in the heart. The divine bluish light. The light is spreading into the heart. Let the divine blue light spread down rest of the body. Just to make an attachment, let's come back to the third eye, the beautiful dome. Visualize you are having beautiful blue rose petals, because we need some attachment, we need some love. Place the blue rose petals on the base of the lamp, on the base of the candle. Now, from the dome, you have to make sure your eyes are closed throughout this next 5 minutes. Let's move down. Let's travel to the bottom of the spine. It's a beautiful cave. It's full of dark cave. And we are reach ourselves into the beautiful cave. Now, here we are going to light a beautiful red lamp with the red light. The wick we are going to use is red color. Just light on the center of the cave, on the root, on the Muladhara, light the lamp. Like a dark room, suddenly the red light is spreading. The beautiful red light is spreading like a smoke in the entire cave of Muladhara, and slowly it is connecting to the bottom of the spine, and the red light is climbing to the spine. It is flowing towards your swadhisthana, your sexual organ, and same time the red light is spreading upwards to the navel, pumping a little bit of red light to the navel, splashing it. It is climbing faster to the heart. It's a beautiful hall area, like a dining hall. Already there is a bluish lights in the divine heart, and the red light is merging with the divine bluish light in the heart. It's a beautiful merging of divine red light and blue light, and then spreading further part of the body above the heart. But less shortage of time, we come back to the cave. We take a handsome full of red rose petals with lots of devotion, place it on the base of the lamp, place it at the base of the candle. Let's do a Sartanga Namaskar. And now we are going to come back to the dining hall, the beautiful heart. Here we are going to light a green light lamp with the wick of the candle. The lamp is green color. Let's light it, and the green light is started spreading in the heart. The green light is spreading in the complete heart areas. Now visualize the green light is taking force like a disc, a vertical disc. Like the disc is rotating in a vertical form where we are sitting in the heart. The green light is spreading like a force. Now it is spreading up to the neck above, and the bottom up to the navel. This light, the green light is spreading, expanding. It's getting more bigger, stretching up to the head on the top, up to feet on the bottom. We feel like we are getting into a deep divine forest full of greeneries, as if we are traveling in a roller coaster. We are moving deep into the divine greenish light. We are completely merged in it. We could see only full of beautiful plants, full of oxygen all around. We are completely dipped into the divine green light, completely lost, completely nourished. Every cells of the body is full of rich green divine light. Let's do take a handsome full of the divine Tulasi plant petals in our palm. Visualize we are placing this divine Tulasi petals on the base of the green light lamp or the candle. Do a Sahtanga Dandavat Namaskar, going in one straight line. Now we are going to come out. Just take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's all these three different colors of divine light merge within ourselves, merge within our absolute, merge within our spine. Let's feel your head to toe, your palm, your feet completely nourished, the rich divine base of all the three, the gravitational richness, the cosmic richness, and the divine creative life force richness. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, come back slowly, rub your hands, put on your face, and open your eyes. So, we did a three beautiful session. One is mirror visualization. Mirror visualization, we will not do it physically because we need to stand with your open eyes to the mirror and clean your mind and the body, moving your thoughts, looking at each and every part of the body. The second part of the session, we did a tree visualization, considering ourselves as a divine tree, moving all unwanted from the neck and below to the center of the earth, neck and above to the sky, and absorbing all the necessary extract of gravitational forces from the center of the earth and all the divine cosmic energy from the sky. And finally, we did the three color meditation based on the creative life force on the planet Earth. Love you all, bless you all the beautiful boys and girls. I think the host is in some stress, he said everything is fine. So I just want to say I'm coming from a world of Siddha Cosmic. My website is www.siddhacosmic, siddhacosmic.org. Whatever I am talking, it is there in each and every one of us. We just, we need to, all you need to love yourself, embrace yourself, accept yourself. All the success is within you. Don't become a victim of your life. How you will become a victim of your life? Getting yourself exposed to all the thoughts of others. Even if you have any spiritual practices, any sadhanas, everyone are exposed. At the end, you need to choose what is best for you. Like how you're choosing your life partner. You cannot take all the life partner. You cannot take all the boys as your husband. You cannot take all the girls as your wife. You have to choose one. So choose the best. Always ask this beautiful spiritual heart, what I need. I want to be the best. Because in Indian culture, the culture is we start growing and we follow the parents. Parents guide us what they know. And parents tell, okay, abhi aapko padhai, you have to educate, after education, college, job, marriage, and they say, I want to see 2 children. We are just becoming a part of a system. All you have to do is, even though you are accepting as a part of system, come out of that system for a few minutes. Ask, is it the life you want to live? Just to show, just to do all the rituals. Saath fairy bhi karega. But if your mind is not involved in it, if your heart is not involved in it, so always come out and think differently. And if you focus yourself, if you tap your brain to the divine, universe is there to come, fall on you, unwind you, all karma, flash, out. Stretch yourself to the arm, to the feet, that you are the child of creation. You don't need to strive for your bread and butter. You don't need to plead for your health. It's your birthright to live happily, to live strong, to be the best, to think in front of you, let it materialize. The real manifestation all take place inside you. All the sickness, all inside. What is the base? The thoughts. Thoughts, fuel. Then it become a force. And it become a force. If that force is terrible, we lost our body. If the thought is positive, divine, happy, content, the best, you climb. You climb. Even if COVID comes, we are allowing our enemy to enter inside, because where is the COVID affecting? Life force, Pran Shakti. Why we are in the defensive mode? We are not tuned to the gravitational forces. When we tune the gravitational forces, we raise, the cosmic come, the Shiva, the Jesus, all comes down, finish. Because we need to understand the virus is the lowest vibrating stuff which multiply. The force is in you. It shows, even in India, the tragedy is more, it's a self-check, it's a self-test to know that we are doing somewhere wrong. We are going somewhere wrong. We need to correct, we have to come back. We don't want to get into the junk of the ongoing process. Come back, think differently. This is my humble prayer and advice. Thank you, Mr. Amanji and the team, Global Yoga Alliance. I am open for next few minutes for if any questions. Once again, thanks a lot for listening to me. It's a beautiful Sunday. Remember, as I told you in the message, the sun always there. There is no rise of sun, no setting of sun. It is just because Earth is rotating, we are keeping a thought of sun is rising and sun is setting. Our brain is also set accordingly. It is just we are on the opposite side of the sun. But still, don't forget, in the mind when you sleep, sun is there. So raise your thoughts above the brain. Don't fiddle on the head. Bring it to the heart. Namaste, India. Best wishes and bless you all.
Great, sir. Nice to see your charming face. Wonderful session. Wonderful session. Thank you
I am
so
a
much.
young boy of 17 years, sir. Don't forget.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, morning, sir.
Yes.
I have a question. You told us to be, visualize whatever stepwise you told us. In that case, we are not in a present state. Means I just tried this, whatever stepwise, whatever you guided us. But
Mhm.
in between, I slipped to a sleep mode also. So I just wanted to ask you, do we need to be alert also in this situation where we are practicing meditation?
No. Why we fall into sleep? Somewhere, some part of our conscious and subconscious meant there is some cleansing process. And
Yeah.
when that cleans down, we become into a sleeping mode, an automatic mode. So you
So
don't
you
need to
mean
worry.
to, yeah, you mean to say ki it comes with practice, or
So you
the whole
practice it.
meditation?
Once you clear it completely, then you have clarity. If you have a film roll, the film roll will have some dirt, some some fungus. If you clean the fungus,
Yeah.
once you clean the fungus, you will have a very beautiful picture of your life.
Okay. That means
Hmm.
I was in a relaxed mode, which made me sleep for a few seconds, short of seconds.
You are absolutely on the right mode, right
Yeah.
track. You have to
Yeah.
just determine Sadiji. You have to be very strong.
Yeah.
Your issue is your thought process is not allowing you to trust yourself, and
Mm.
you are becoming victim of others wordings. You believe yourself. You have to have a little bit more clarity on your thought process. If you do that, you can come back to the life very strong.
O- Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Saditi.
Sir, thank you for the session. Can we get this meditation anywhere at your website or YouTube link?
See, let me honestly speaking, I don't generally market and people don't know me well. But recently I've started trying to do a little bit of digital marketing just to shed my knowledge. I have not put all this, but there are some basic like tree visualization, there is some cognitive meditation on a YouTube Siddha Cosmic. But as I told you, I don't market it well. Because what my aim is, instead of I help a billion people, I want to change the leaders of the countries, and I want to bring simple happiness of a people, of citizen, to feel somebody to say they love you, somebody to say there is food and shelter for them, not to worry of their day to day. So my aim is to touch the leaders, but still there are people who really want to come and want to become like us. We are there. You can communicate with us on the email or what I mean, there are different medias. But still, Amanji can help you. But today's session, there might be some audio recording. Amanji can probably help you and me.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Is it
sir.
fine, Pujaji?
But the both the meditations were really good. So I thought if we can practice for 21 days,
See,
so
let me tell you why you feel it good, because our sound, we are in a higher frequencies. And when we talk with the sound, it can impact stability into your brain. It is just like you have a more strong brain. And when we say our sound, you are listening, and it is impacting you, helping you to realize who you are.
hmm,
Because my words is holding you. The time I withdraw. So this is an experience.
yes,
So
sir.
you have the stability, potentiality to become like us and come back to where you are right now moving. Now you have to just take two steps backwards, stabilize yourself. You are like a rocket.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Pujaji. Anybody? Yes, ma'am. You want to talk, Saranjal ji?
क्या कहें सर्वप्रथम प्रणाम आप सबको हमारी ओर से बहुत ही बढ़िया
Madam,
सेशन
you don't need to do pranamam and all. I am a simple human being like you. It is just I am having little bit extra awareness. I don't want to become sadhu or guru, because I want to be a simple human being, just to give you some knowledge. Nothing else, ma'am. I mean, as I told you, we all are boys, young, beautiful boys and girls. Have that come back in life.
You're a great personality, sir. Really. Wonderful session. I'm so happy. Just sleep, sleep, and sleep. Very nice. Thank you, sir, once again.
And when there are people to listen, it gives us the happiness. If there is no audience, it's zero.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. Very, very thankful. धन्यवाद. जय श्री राम.
Thank you, Acharya ji. Thank you. बहुत बहुत बधाई, धन्यवाद.
बधाई.
आपका आपका चेहरा.
Very, very good session.
It's also like a sunshine for us.
Beautiful.
Okay.
A great session.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर, गुड मॉर्निंग सर. सर अगर
Yes.
हम लोगों को जब भी हमें ये मेडिटेशन करनी है, जैसे हम लोगों को चक्रास के अपने कलर्स विजुलाइज करने हैं, वही करने हैं या फिर जैसे आपने अभी 3 कलर्स बताए हैं या वही 3 हम लोग कर सकते हैं?
See, let me tell you, the less color we focus, that much easier our life. You go to Vibjia, the 7 colors. The 7 colors means violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Then we are bifurcating. Then if you go, there are 64 color bits, 32 color bits. The less we do, that much easy our life.
जी सर, थैंक यू सर.
You're welcome. Ma'am. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Any more questions? I think there are no questions. Okay. So,
Once again, if anybody have any doubt, if you want to communicate, you can access me on www.siddhacosmic.org. I can also share my WhatsApp number. If in case if you want, no force, no jabardasti, in case if you want, you can communicate with me on WhatsApp. It is +973 because right now I am sitting in Bahrain. The session starts at 4:30 in the morning. I told Amanjit I thought the session is in the evening, but then I realized I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But it's nice to have a beautiful tea. You know, when I see the happiness on you, the nature smiles. Every individual, the God is smiling. It makes us so happy. You know, when this is our happiness, real happiness, like having a coffee and a tea. So my number, if you want, there are +973 33 00 3501. Just you can send me a WhatsApp message. And I'm also trying to associate with Amanji more, maybe try to do a little bit toward the society, to the country, to share the knowledge. No showing off.
Definitely, sir, definitely. And thank you so much for this wonderful session. And especially from Bahrain. You have started the session at 4:30. So
We
as
do
your-
continuously travel to Malaysia, Bahrain, Bangladesh. We do lots of women empowerment programs.
yeah,
We change the life of women from zero. We get to the top, get the leaders, and we keep doing it for the happiness. Yes, go ahead, Amanji, please. Go ahead.
yeah. Thank you so much, sir. And I hand over to Kanuji to please give a vote of thanks.
yeah, thank you, sir. Dr. Palakal, sir, I convey my heartfelt thank you on behalf of everyone present over here in this August forum for sharing your knowledge with us and making us do such a beautiful meditation session and taking the session also on core of human life and live simple. I'm sure that all of us present over here we must have experienced very good and must have an awesome feeling after the session, and they will also practice after this. They will help them later. So thank you for coming in this session. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Best wishes once again, all of you. My one sentence for you: love yourself, live yourself, search, everything is inside you. Remember one point, everything's what you want. खुदाई आपके अंदर आपको करने का. Just dig yourself. Simplest method. Love yourself. Live yourself. Because your brain is active. Only thing is, it is active because of different media, different medical. There's so many things around you is capturing. You are fully loaded. Just you don't need to take somebody's load. You have the right to choose what you should take over here. This is the problems of the number of medias, in number of channels. Don't load over here. Just load only the happiness, load only the love, and that is only in the heart. Balance your life, live your life, love. My best wishes, greetings once again to all of you. Lots and lots of love. Remember, the sun never sets. It's always there. It's a life force. Get yourself. Win your life. Command your life. Lead your life. Always think differently. Whenever you feel you are lost, take a 2 minutes break. Think opposite way. Don't always get yourself in the flow of that running water. Just 2 minutes away. Think differently. Then you see whether you can divert your direction. Best wishes, all the beautiful boys and girls. Love to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You are welcome. All the
Again, आपका दिन शुभ. Thank you, Kanu Priya dear. Thank you, Amin ji. Thank you,
Thank
Google Yoga Alliance. Thank you to all.
thank you everyone. Have a nice day.
ओहो, आप सबका दिन शुभ हो, बोल तो दिया.